case briefs, and so much more. LS Data's got what you're looking for.
In a 2010 case, California Department of Toxic Substance Control vs. Hearthside Residential Corp., the United States Court of Appeals for the Ninth Circuit dealt with the issue of property owners' responsibility for cleanup costs of contaminated properties. Hearthside Residential Corporation, the previous owner of a contaminated property in Huntington Beach, California, was at the center of the lawsuit. When Hearthside acquired the property, it already contained polychlorinated biphenyls, PCBs. In 2002, Hearthside agreed to remediate the PCB contamination through a consent order with the State of California Department of Toxic Substance Control. Subsequently, the department discovered that the nearby residential site was also contaminated with PCBs, which had leaked from Hearthside's property. Despite this finding, Hearthside limited its cleanup to its own property and disputed liability for cleanup costs at the residential site. After completing the cleanup in 2005, Hearthside sold the property, and the department filed a lawsuit for recovery of the residential site cleanup costs. The lower court ruled in favor of the department, finding Hearthside liable for the contamination cleanup costs at the residential site as the owner of the contamination source at the time of cleanup. The court concluded that under the Comprehensive Environmental Response, Compensation, and Liability Act, a CERCLA, liability is determined at the time the cleanup costs are incurred, not at the time the lawsuit is initiated. Hearthside appealed the decision. In the Court of Appeals, the lower court's ruling was upheld, with the court stating that the owner should be responsible for remediation costs, as they had the opportunity to influence the program at the time of cleanup. The court reasoned that determining the current owner at the time of cleanup is consistent with CERCLA's purpose and statute of limitations. The court also found that CERCLA's policies promoting settlement and efficient cleanup support the department's position. As a result, Hearthside was considered a current owner under CERCLA and remained liable for the cleanup costs, but the case was sent back to the lower court for further proceedings.
Case briefs, and so much more. LS Data's got what you're looking for. Visit lsd.law, elevate your mind. Leave the stress of class.